When Julien Breton waves his light wands late at night, it seems like nothing much is happening at first. But his movements are curiously precise. And later, on a long exposure photograph, his artistry becomes apparent. Julien Breton creates calligraphy using light.
When I discovered the technique of light painting, it was truly a revelation for me. Now I can use my entire body in my work. It's all about capturing the moment, about total concentration. You've only got one chance to capture the light movements.
Julien Breton is based in Nantes, in western France. He's entirely self-taught and has been a calligrapher for over 10 years, working mainly on paper. For the past 3 years, he's been able to earn a living from his art. He draws inspiration from many different types of lettering.
The power and the spontaneity is what inspires me with Asian culture. Arabic calligraphy is very sensual and flowing, while the Latin alphabet is very stark. And I've also been influenced by the abstraction you see in graffiti.
La déstructuration des lettres, comme peut le faire aussi le graffiti.
Breton discovered Arabic calligraphy when he was 21. He drew on its forms to create his own alphabet using the Latin script, to which he gave an Arabic inflection. Developing that took him 5 years. It was a labor of love, and it wasn't just the visual and creative possibilities that drew him to the task.
With the alphabet that I invented, I'm also trying to demonstrate a common foundation to create a spirit of community. With all the conflict between the West and Arab countries we see today, I wanted to do something to bring the two cultures together, to create a work of art that we could access together.
The artist's calligraphy is also a choreography, and he practices each gesture until it's perfect. He drew on Oriental techniques to learn how to work using his entire body.
Asian calligraphers spend 2 hours deep in concentration before they pick up their paintbrush. And then they paint in one single concentrated flowing movement. And that's exactly what I do with my light calligraphy.
Julien Breton works together with photographer David Gallard, and he's starting to partner more and more with other artists, including DJs. Gallard's technique involves focusing the camera and selecting an extremely long exposure time. That way the camera captures only the strongest sources of light. The person who is guiding the light becomes an invisible shadow.
À l'inverse de beaucoup de light graffeurs,
it's different from the way other people do light graffiti, which is pretty abstract. To be honest, I think they don't convey much by way of content. It's just an aesthetic game. But Julien is special. He produces a finished work of art with a certain dexterity and precision that makes it available through light.
Julien Breton has received numerous awards for his work. In 2011, he won the Urban Art Award in the category Light Graffiti. For the past 4 years, he's also been working with modern projection and motion capture techniques. He's appeared at all of the top international light festivals. In his newest projects, he's also been collaborating with dancers. He's especially happy that his work has drawn popular and critical acclaim in Arab countries.
A Tunisian once told me, "You've taken something from our culture and blended it with your own, and now you've given something back to us." That was the best compliment I could have asked for.
Art has long been a way to transcend language and cultural barriers, and Julien Breton has done so using light.